This is going to be a reading for my Sagittarius for October 25th through the 27th. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep in mind, this is general, so you only want to take what does apply and, of course, leave the rest. If at any point you want a personal, definitely check out the information listed in the description for that. And let's get started. Let me pull a theme card for you. What's the theme for my Sagittarius for this time frame? Okay, bottom of the deck, we have make each day count. And we have know your truth. Okay. And sorry about the noise, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's a lot of walking going on upstairs. So with know your truth showing up here, this is kind of pointing to your intuition being your guide. For a lot of you, you may not be in awareness, but your intuition is very strong. And a lot of you do know that your intuition is in tune. But it's like the constant questioning or the denying of what your intuition knows that may get you in certain trick bags of situations here. So it's making sure that you understand that you know your truth. It's just the questioning that kind of leaves you in a stagnant position. And yeah, a lot of you need to be in a space to where you're more sure of yourself and more sure of like your inner moral compass and also just your intuition compass. Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word yet, but your intuitive compass that leads you and leads the path that's ahead of you. And then also with make each day count here, a lot of you, it's like you want forward movement in your life, but there is a need for you to understand that each day does count when it comes to succeeding in a career or getting closer to being successful in a career. Each day counts in a relationship. Like with anything that you're trying to rebuild or build in general, it's a day by day process. It's not a, okay, this week I'm just going to give it all I got and then it's just going to, I don't know, produce certain results that are unrealistic. Let's just be honest. It's kind of like, I use the same analogy with a different zodiac sign. It's kind of like with working out. You can't expect to be skinny the next week after just working out for maybe 30 minutes a day or an hour a day. It's just not a reality. So if we have that understanding, it's the same thing with anything else. Okay. Each day counts. And some of you need to kind of take baby steps with the things that you're trying to do. Now, what I see for the present situation, I have the Emperor. And there's a big focus on the person you may have children with. Okay, you may be trying to get control over that relationship so that you guys could have either a really good co-parenting relationship or a relationship in general. Things seem very up and down there, especially if you're dealing with another fire sign. I do see strongly Aries energy and I see a little bit of Taurus. But again, the zodiac signs doesn't matter. It's more about the energy that's being expressed. And with the Knight of Wands, you guys are dealing with somebody who's very inconsistent. And for a lot of you, it's either you're going to focus on yourself because you're tired of them playing games and acting as if they don't know what they want. Or some of you are more so just trying to get control of the connection in general because you don't want to let it go yet. Okay. Some of you also could be debating on whether or not you want to stay at a particular job because your boss could be really starting to irritate you. Now, what I see for your recent past with the Justice card, there may have been some legal stuff that you had to deal with. Whether this is you guys getting a divorce, suing somebody or getting sued, court issues, whatever this may be, there may have been legal stuff that you had to take care of. Things may have resulted in a fair judgment or things may have been moving pretty fair. Okay, I'm not saying it's going in your favor, but there's fair energy around this court situation. There also may have been a focus on like getting balance or harmony within your household, within your relationship, within your marriage. But there may have been a lot of confusion and mixed emotions, either coming from your end or your person of interest. This is some of you trying to find your divine purpose as well, like career-wise, and then also being confused in terms of what that looks like as well. Because a lot of you are going through a confusing transition in your life. shifting from one thought process to another. You may be just now joining, or not joining, just now stepping into a spiritual path, or starting to understand yourself more after shifting into a more spiritual path. Now, what I see for the near future, I have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be feeling like you can't trust someone, okay? You could be feeling like you can't trust them with your money. You can't trust them to be faithful. You could be dealing with somebody who's really jealous as well. Like they're the jealous type, to where like they'll try to throw certain accusations on you for doing things when it's really them. So you could be realizing that someone is just not trustworthy. This could also be you feeling like you're not supported by a certain way of making money, whether this is a job, a side income, whatever it may be. You may feel like it's just not enough. Now, outside influences with the Ace of Wands, what may be moving you or making you make certain moves during this time is certain motivations. So you could be wanting a new start in certain areas in your life. So this could be causing you to have the energy or the wherewithal to get things done, or like causing you to take action on things that you may have been delaying previously. This could also be you wanting a fresh start with a particular relationship. So this could be making you move the way you're moving with it. But what I see in regards to your next set of actions or the advice, there definitely needs to be a need for you to let go of any cycles that have already ended. Okay. Understanding that staying in this space of sulking or feeling bad for yourself or feeling defeated, all that does is keep you literally on the ground and in a depleted state, then being able to redeem yourself. And that's what needs to happen. You guys need to redeem yourself instead of being in the space of being defeated or almost like unable to pick yourself back up. And understand anything that's been removed out of your life, it's for a reason. Okay. Now the challenge, Page of Wands in reverse. The challenge could be you guys being very irritable during this time frame. This could be due to the Aries full moon. That could be like really making you lay it on to people and like go off. This could also be you like having a hard time finding a sense of inspiration consistently. Like if you have a more creative job, or like it's hard for you to stay motivated with the job that you may have, you could have things that like irritate you and make you kind of just want to say fuck it with certain things. So definitely keep your irritable levels to a minimum, or at least don't act on the irritation. And then the last card, we do have the Empress card. So there's going to be a big focus on motherhood, being a parent, more money. A lot of you are starting to realize that you're outgrowing either the area you live in, the people that you date, the person you have children with, the job that you have. It's like you're outgrowing a lot of things. This is you also trying to handle things from more of a mature standpoint, instead of like reacting in a way where you may have reacted in the past and, you know, go off and do this or do that. It's like you guys are trying to take the more mature approach. So this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective. And if you took something from this video, definitely thumbs it up. And I will see you in the next one.